Welcome back to the Move Better Project. 90-90 breathing is what I call this sort of basic technique at introducing some proper breathing patterns. And we're gonna put you in a position where you're supported on both ends and you don't really have to think too much about holding your body in position so that we can really focus on the actual mechanics of breathing. So here we go. I'm gonna be laying on my back. I've got a pillow here for my head. This piano bench could be a couch or any other type of surface, and it's called 90-90 because I'm 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the knee, and that's our starting position. I'm gonna put my hands on my lower ribs. So I just wanna feel with my fingers the lowest rib that I can get to on the side of my body, okay? And to just set my position, I wanna make sure my lower back is pushed into the ground, pressing into the ground. I've got a slight posterior pelvic tilt. By tilting my pelvis backwards, that causes my lower back to become flush with the ground. So that's my position, all right? First thing, step one, is I'm going to expand on the in-breath and contract on the out-breath. So I wanna feel with my fingers here for expanding laterally into my lower ribs. I take a big breath in, and then as I breathe out, I'm contracting everything inwards, pulling my ribs in, pulling my belly button down towards my spine. Big breath in, expand outward, big breath out. Everything contracting in tight as much as I can, okay? Step two, I wanna breathe in and expand, and as I exhale, I'm gonna stay expanded. So this is what that looks like. I breathe in and I expand. And now as I exhale, I'm gonna try to maintain this expansion, not let my ribs come inward at all. So as the air goes out, it's gonna be a much smaller stream of air, very little air coming out at a time because I'm working to stay expanded. Again, breathing in, expanding, getting big. Breathing out, trying to maintain all of that expansion. Okay, so that's step two. Step three is to incorporate the pelvic floor into this. So now I'm gonna try to stay in this big expanded cylinder in my lower trunk, in my abdomen. My diaphragm is gonna come down. My transversus abdominus is this muscle that kind of wraps around. That's gonna be activated by preventing me, resisting this expansion. And then my pelvic floor is the bottom of the cylinder. So the way we're gonna incorporate this is as I breathe in, my diaphragm goes down, I'm gonna relax the pelvic floor, it's gonna open up. And then as I breathe out, my diaphragm goes up, my pelvic floor is gonna come up by contracting the pelvic floor. And the cue, what you wanna think about to contract your pelvic floor is to stop the flow of urine. Like if you were urinating, the contraction you would make to stop the flow of urine, okay? So here it is. I'm gonna breathe in, expand outward, relax the pelvic floor. Breathe out, stay expanded, contract the pelvic floor. Again, breathing in, expanding, creating as much space, relaxing my pelvic floor. Breathing out, contracting the pelvic floor, staying expanded. Okay, so that was a lot of cues. Probably didn't look like I was doing a whole lot, but if you try this, what you will find is that it is a lot of work. It's really hard work, and it's really hard mental work to focus on doing all of these things during something like breathing that you're so used to being completely effortless. So this is something I like to do at the very beginning of a workout to set the position, activate some of the deep stabilizing core muscles, and just practicing that pattern of taking a big deep breath, using my diaphragm, expanding, and then this is going to allow you, as you do your strength training workout or whatever you're doing, to use that breath to help maintain stability in your trunk and in your lower back, okay? So that's the 90-90 breathing exercise. Use it at the beginning of your workout, during a warm-up, or maybe even just as a break from your office work through the day. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. See you next time.